Hey papayas, it's me again with another last minute Final Fantasy XIV event video. This time, it's Hatching Tide 2025. I'm in Limsa Laminsa. It's not where the event starts, but we got the Courteous Collector over here. We're gonna go see what's going on with this event. Good morning, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the Hatching Tide festivities? A fledgling festival, Hatching Tide was born of a prophetic dream visited upon a Gridanian maiden named Gili Aliapo. In her dream, the 12 Archons of old appeared, those heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs, they said to Gili, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." And so she did, painstakingly painting and gilding eggs to match those from her vision. Word of the prophecy spread, and Gili attracted helpers to assist in her toils. After the calamity, the festival grew further, as townsfolk and adventurers flocked to celebrate the Archons of yore, who many believed had some hand in delivering the realm once again. Now that you've learned about Hatching Tide, perhaps you would like to participate in it. Should you be so inclined, we invite you to visit Gridania. We look forward to seeing you there. Alright, well, fuck it, let's go to Gridania. Let's see here. Alright, if I don't mess this up, we could do this way faster if I use the Aetheryte travel, but I never really go to Gridania, so I don't know if this is gonna be faster or slower. Hold on. Where is... Oh, okay. Found it. Also, I've been playing this game on the PS5 in the living room when I get home from work. The game loads way faster on PS5. What? I feel like this game works way better on a PS5 than it does on a PC. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe my PC fucking sucks. Alright, we're here. Let's see. Anyone that I recognize special? No, it looks like all the regular NPCs. For a second I was like, what's she doing here? It's not Cryo. In pursuit of excellence, Gili Aliapo has a great deal to say about Hatching Tide. Hatching Tide is upon us once more. I hope the season finds you in excellent fettle. For my part, Count, it is an absolute pleasure to see you again. While I have your attention, allow me to expound upon the nature of this year's festivities. Hatching Tide has its origins in the days before the Seventh Umbral Calamity, when 12 sages of an era past appeared before me in a startling vision. I've been visited by such dreams ever since, and this year was no exception. I saw a great mass of eggs, as vivid as those you see before you now, borne aloft unto the heavens. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to Hatching Tide before, so needless to say, I intend to bring my latest vision to life. Speaking of which, the eggs I commissioned ought to arrive at any moment now. Oh, Gili, it's a disaster! The cart toppled over en route. Thankfully, the driver was unscathed, but I can't say the same for the eggs. Good heavens! I'm glad to hear the poor driver was unharmed, but without the eggs, how are we to breathe life into my dream? Don't worry, I'll simply fashion some more eggs myself. Though to create the quantity required will take time, and we're already facing at least a minor delay at this point. If only I could assign someone to help you. Alas, the other dreamers are busy enough as it is, and I must see to the schedule alterations myself. But wait, Count! Perhaps you'd be willing to lend a hand? Count? How wonderful to see you again! Knowing what an exemplary assistant you are gives me cause for hope. If you're happy to help, that is. Thank you! The first order of business will be procuring more of the necessary egg supplies from the merchant. Our supplier should be in the market. He's a burly fellow, so he won't be difficult to spot. We can only hope he has enough stock. They didn't even tell me what his name is, just that he's a big guy. Alright. I'm sorry that I cannot attend to the eggs personally, but your assistance will make all the difference. Thank you. Beep boop boop beep has logged in. Lorenzo cameo. Alright, tinfoil hat though, do you think Jilly's vision of like flying eggs in the heaven, is that aliens? Somewhere over here? Oh, burly merchant. There's our man. Ah, you're that dreamer who was here before, ain't you? Alright, what? I can't read this shit. Okay. A right old mess to be sure. Freight 'em all out of the supplies you need, though. Oh, is there really nothing you can do for us? Well, I do have some tatty old odds and ends, surplus wares that might be a use. If you want them, they're all yours. Might not be exactly what you needed, but I'm sure you can cobble something together with these. The storage fees were eaten into me I'd rather see 'em put to good use. When I ordered the initial batch of supplies, I remember thinking what a kind fellow he was. He certainly proved me right. Any road, we'd better take stock of what he's given us. Let's see. This leather looks durable. We have some metal springs and rings that could do for a mechanism of some sort. And these lengths of timber could be cut down to a more portable size. I think these herbs and resins are used to concoct water-repellent alchemical solutions. Never tried it myself, but there's a first time for everything. Besides that, There are plenty of bits and bobs. We should have no trouble when it comes to decoration. Unfortunately, we won't be able to recreate the eggs Geely saw in her dream with these. We could make something far easier to get off the ground though. Parasols! The trick will be making them look eggy enough. The shell makes the egg, as they say. Do they say that? Any road, we should paint them. You're right. With some festive patterns on the outer canopy and a convincingly eggy structure, the parasols might just make for a worthy replacement. Parasols are a sight more fiddly than your standard egg, though. With just the two of us, production will take far too long. So we'll need to enlist further help, just as I did with you. Fortunately, the guild artisans should be less likely to balk at a request from for parasol parts than a rush order for myriad eggs, particularly if we supply the materials. Let us first pay a visit to the Leather Workers Guild. I'm sure they'll be able to transform our leather into something fit for a canopy. I don't know if you guys had to do this when you guys were in like kindergarten, but did they ever give you just a box of random shit and ask you to make stuff out of it? It's kind of what it reminds me of, just being a little kid with a bunch of random bullshit, crafting nonsense. Do they even do that anymore? Or do they just give all the kids iPads or something? I've explained the situation to Jiva, and she seems inclined to sympathy. If we keep our manners about us, we should manage to secure the guild's assistance. Ah, if it isn't Count, you must be the adventurer assistant Nanota spoke of. She was just informing me of your plight. Many of our apprentices are looking forward to the Hatching Tide celebrations. You shall have the guild's aid. Although I'm afraid we lack some of the resources we need to work your leather into parasol canopies. The material is water resistant to a degree, but nevertheless porous. Untreated, it will degrade over time and begin to rot, but our stock of coating is perilously low at the moment. If it's a water repellent you're after, say no more. We just so happen to have the necessary ingredients, so I can see to its preparation. In the meantime, would you take this timber over to the Carpenters Guild and request that they craft the parasol frame? We can meet up by the Black Rabbit Trader's stall anon. Okay. Is it actually a key item or is it imaginary? Oh, it is. It's real. Various lengths of timber ready to be sawn and lathed into parasol parts. Assorted timber. Huh? What's she doing? She's already here? My Santa has played a part in Hatching Tide preparations for many years now. Whether it be procuring materials or providing useful tidbits, she's always been a pleasure to deal with. In fact, it was she who introduced me to that burly Rogadin fellow who gifted us the supplies. When I asked if she'd help see those ingredients refined into the right alchemical solution, she didn't hesitate for a moment. She's making arrangements as we speak. That's why we have to ensure this year's hatching tide is a resounding success. Not just for Jilly and her visions, but friends like Mycenta who've helped along the way. Why do you stand there like a frightened schoolchild? If you need something, speak. Parasol frames? A task not beyond your own skill, no doubt. Would the imminence of the holiday not force you to compromise their quality? You have done well to seek aid, Count, and you shall have it. The younglings in the Archon. The younglings in the Acorn Orchard. I cannot read today. To be fair, it's 3:30 in the morning. The younglings in the Acorn Orchard await the festivities. For their sake, no effort will be spared in the Parasol's preparation. We shall commence work right away. Let your associates know that the Carpenters Guild has the matter in hand. Hell yeah. He's beaten his wood. See how it flows like syrup? I trust everything went well at the Carpenters Guild. I've just placed an order for the alchemical solution and a few other things besides. The next step will be to piece all the parts together into a prototype parasol. I'll bring the prototype over to Jilly once I finished, so you can go ahead and wait with her. I have 100 of them. Goku? What the hell? Welcome back, Count. You'll be pleased to hear that I've adjusted the schedule to accommodate our little mishap, and all is set to proceed. How fare the eggs? Substituting parasols for eggs? What a wonderful idea! I can hardly wait to see what Nonota cooks up for the prototype. Though wait I must. Exceeding expectations. Gili Aliapo is patiently waiting to see the parasol prototype. Nonota will surely be along any moment now. Sorry to keep you both waiting. Allow me to present you with the very first Archon Egg Parasol. We're gonna ignore the fact that we saw many other people running around with them. That never happened. What a fine example of ingenuity. It's magnificent. I'm so glad you approve. With your blessing, I'll begin producing more to distribute. In the meantime, we find ourselves at a loose end. But we cannot let Nonoda outstrip, what? We cannot let Nonoda outstrip us in hatching tide spirit. There must be more we can do. Let's show off your parasol to the townsfolk. But of course, we ought to promote our newest addition to the festivities. If we tell even a few Gridanians that these gorgeous accoutrements will be available to those who celebrate with us, word will spread of its own accord. With that in mind, I shall keep mine unfurled and on display. You use your adventurer's instincts to identify those most in need of egg-themed accessories. The market is always busy. Let us look for potential celebrants there. Jilly is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side until the Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Jilly behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Jilly accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Hell yeah. Let's go, Jilly. What do you say anyway? When I think back to the very first hatching tide, it's a marvel just how popular the occasion has become. I have so many people to thank for their efforts, yourself included. Discuss the decorative basket. We dreamers are responsible for all the decorations you see throughout the city. Take that basket over there, for instance. I came up with the idea, and Nonada worked her magic to create the final product. Oh, this basket? It's nice. I say, madam, you must tell me where I might acquire a resplendent parasol like unto your own. At our Hatching Tide event, of course. How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheater? I'd be delighted. As a true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible, I attend annually in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection, and this parasol surpasses my every imagining. Such elegance, such egginess. What a weirdo. Alright. Why, that parasol is an absolute delight. It's not often you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. Might I ask who is responsible for this masterpiece? The Leatherworkers Guild, the Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and our Dreamers all had their parts to play. And if you join us in celebrating Hatching Tide, you can receive one just like it. Ah, I should have known that the guild's artisans were involved. If it means getting my hands on a parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part in the festivities. Heavens above, is that adorable parasol fashioned after an Archon egg? Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheater, you'll receive one just like it. For years I have searched for a parasol as darling as an egg, getting sunburned and soaked by turns, and you offered me one free of charge. 'Tis a hatching tide miracle. I expect those three will tell all and sundry about our parasols. Our work here is done. Classic go and talk to three people. Alright, let's get out of here. Huh? Well, that went rather swimmingly. You clearly have an eye for egg connoisseurs. I shall go and see how many attendees are gathered at the amphitheater. Feel free to join us when you have a moment. I know a thing or two about eggs. It's pretty good. Tastes like eggs. Look who's here. This parasol is truly the peak of ovoid aesthetics. Timing my visit to coincide with hatching tide was a fine idea indeed. To think I'd end up with one of these delightful parasols all for myself. You and your associates are so generous. When I laid eyes upon this parasol, its quality spoke loud and clear, a triumph of design both practical and decorative. It's not often I find an article so worthy of my discernment. Ooh. The folks you gathered certainly are enthusiastic about showing off their parasols. Fortunately, no one's yet lost an eye. Look, Count, isn't the sight of those parasols simply marvelous? Eggs held aloft, just as in my dream. Hooray, we did it, Geely! We certainly did. Shall we officially declare this hatching tide a success? Hold that thought. You've yet to see the half of it. My Santa, I'm not quite sure I follow. Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols. More than can comfortably gather here, in fact. Nevertheless, I took the liberty of handing out stock to those who came inquiring. With how many left my stall with a smile on their face and parasol in hand, the whole city is awash in floating eggs. That's incredible! To think the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration. Wait, Jilly, they're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration has spread across the city, borne by a great mass of floating eggs. You're right. I was intent on gathering people here, but the eggs in my dream were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. That our original plans met with misfortune was a blessing in disguise, for we've touched the hearts of more people than I dared to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind, this will go down as a hatching tide to remember. Black Rabbit traders shall continue distributing parasols to those who ask. They might be free of charge, but they're drawing business in spades. Nonota told me how to assemble them, so I can prepare as many as necessary. Truly, where would we be without your ingenuity, Nonota? I couldn't have done it without our able adventurer. Ah, that reminds me. I have something for you, Count. That's the very second parasol I ever made. After Geely's, of course. I thought it fitting that you receive it. With eggs aloft across the city, all that's left is to enjoy the festivities. Your work may have finished, Count, but Hatching Tide most certainly hasn't. What we got here? Archon Egg Parasol. Finished in a striking yellow and golden trim, this accessory provides exceptional protection against all but the worst of downpours. Used to unlock the Archon Egg Parasol. Hell yeah. Problem parasolved. Hell yeah. Let's see. It's in fashion accessories, right? Nice. When Nonota first relayed the awful news, I wondered how we could possibly salvage the situation. But now I can see I needn't have worried. This has exceeded all expectations. Thank you, Count. Adventurer, I had such fun preparing the parasols with you. I'll be forever grateful for all your help. Alright. Tell me this isn't aliens, dude. This is 100% the alien UFOs she saw in her dream. Anyone else here? Is that everyone? Oh! Yellow Moon. There are some recognizable faces here. Is there anyone inside that I missed? Oh! Wow. Alright, I think that's everything that was here. There is one more thing. I did it again, like last time. I ordered a bunch of bullshit off Mog Station that had something to do with Hatching Tide, because it was on sale. And I couldn't control myself. Yeah, it seems like every time there's an event, the things relating to that event that are in the Mog Station go on sale. So I bought a bunch of shit I was missing. Imagine if I was muted this whole time and I had no idea. That would be so embarrassing. Couldn't be me. I would never. Alright, what do we got here? Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is the following purchase from the Mog Station. Authentic Egg Barding. Thank you for your patronage. We got the Authentic Egg Barding, an egg-themed chocobo harness created in celebration of Hatching Tide. The Authentic Hat is rumored to have highly advanced egg detection functionalities. What? It detects eggs? Alright. Let's see what it looks like on a chocobo. 1 second here. Companion. Where is egg barding? Where even is it in here? Oh, egg barding, it's right there. Is it only the headpiece? I think it only comes with a headpiece. Huh. I mean, okay. Damn. How much did I pay for this? Can I get a refund? I hate it. I thought it would be like an entire set of barding, but it was just an ugly hat. Alright, what else we got? Oh yeah, the chicken attire. I missed whatever year they gave this out. I'll take that. Oh yeah, Motley Egg. It's a minion. Says the tiny Archon inside is certain to kickstart your heart. You didn't see that. Can I make some room? There we go. They're so fucking goofy looking. Where is the minion? Motley Egg. As thanks for aiding Gili Aliapo in the retrieval of several stolen eggs, the original Egg Dreamer has gifted you with an excerpt. A what? Expertly crafted automaton featuring Radcliffe the Red, famed first Archon of the 6th Umbral era. Personally, I've always had a thing for Motley. Cornell. Who's Cornell? Am I supposed to know who that is? Oh. And then my dumbass didn't even summon it. That's a little egg. Do they ever come out of the egg? Are they just in the egg? That's my egg. I'm a chicken. Do I gotta sit on it to hatch the egg? Oh, shit. There's a little guy in there. Oh yeah, the Spriggan attire. I didn't even know there was an event for Spriggan clothes. But apparently they gave it out a long time ago. That's what I thought. Hold on. You know when little kids go, okay, I'm gonna clean my room, and then they throw everything into the closet? It's kinda like that. There we go. Not as cool as I was expecting. It's a little more open. A little more open than I would like. I'm gonna put this in the glamour dresser and then never use it again. Oh, it's a mount. I forgot about this. It says Exhilaration System Identification Key. A thin rectangular piece of some unknown material. Placing it near your reprogrammed exhilaration system will magically bring the machine to life. Aliens. And then we got the Papaya Orchestrion roll. I was missing it. I had the demastered version, but not the actual original. Alright, let's go outside to see... Ooh, to see the mount. Hold on. Let me change my clothes. Can I fix whatever I did to my inventory? Return to inventory, return to inventory. Was there gloves? I don't think there was gloves. I think there was pants. Oh no. What have I done? I think there was shoes. Shoes? Was there shoes? I don't know. What the hell did it come with? Spriggan boots, Spriggan jacket, Spriggan Bond. Okay, there is boots. Where the fuck are the boots? Oh. Okay, that works. I'm gonna just shove everything into the glamour dresser. I like the chicken outfit. The chicken outfit was cool. I think I actually left... Ooh, what am I doing? I think I left the chicken head in here. Alright, let's see. We got this one. Egg-shilleration system. After learning of the latest of the dreamer's visions, a giant floating ovoid delivering eggs to all the good boys and girls of the realm, Nonata and friends literally scrambled to find a means of bringing her dream to life. All it required was a little aid from the sons of Saint Koinok and the remnants of some ancient Allegan technology. It's kind of sad that I missed these old events. I want to know, like, the full story, you know what I mean? Oh. Look, man, I am so tired. What am I doing? I'm looking at minions. Ooh. Chocobo? Releases a shockingly cute chocobo chick. The chocobos were the aliens all along. I like it. Alright, well, that was Hatching Tide 2025. Actually recorded it before the event was over. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.